Hi, I'm Jackie Briggs, and as someone who lives in and sells in Moon Valley, I know how important it is to have a great Moon Valley lender. I'd love to introduce you to Jaime Kinman with Guaranteed Rate. So Jamie, what brought you to the Moon Valley area?
I actually grew up here and attended elementary school all the way through high school, and then when it was time to buy my first house after college, I came back here and bought a home. And now I have my family home here where my kids go to elementary school. We get to ride our bikes on the weekends. You know, we like to hike the mountains around the area, and we just love the sense of community and a real family-oriented environment.
So if somebody was looking to make their first purchase, buying that first home, and they wanted to do that in the Moon Valley area, what would you usually recommend for them?
I would say that we've got a wide variety from anywhere from 3.5% down FHA financing, 3% down conventional VA financing, and a lot of people like to look at the condos in the area as well. So there's low down payment programs for them as well.
If somebody has a home and maybe they want to move up, get something bigger, it seems like everybody just kind of moves around Moon Valley. What would you recommend if they've got a little bit of equity and they just are ready to make that change?
So they could put anywhere from the 5% down on conventional to 20% down. Sometimes we can look at doing a combination of a first and second mortgage, that can be anywhere from a fixed type program. And don't forget about VA. Veteran financing can be for low loan amounts all the way up into the jumbo, which is over $453,000.
What about those people who maybe have lived in their homes for a while, love the location, don't necessarily want to move, but just want to fix it up and need a little bit of help with that?
So we have a renovation program that you can actually do when purchasing a home, or in your example, where somebody already lives in their home but just wants to maybe do some of those updates, and they can essentially, it's like a refinance. They can have finance based on the future value of those improvements, from anything from updating their kitchens, moving walls. We've had people put swimming pools in, to converting dens to bedrooms. It's a big variety of things you can do on those renovation loans.
Yeah, and it's a great way to stay in the home you love and just use that equity without having to spend any of the available cash. So one of the things that my clients have always said they loved about you is that you would take the time to listen to them and know their overall financial goals for the next 5 or 10 years, not just get them into a loan for today. So what do you do to set yourself apart from all the other lenders out there?
I think my biggest, I try to live by the golden rule, which is great communication, doing the right thing for them. And what I mean by that is putting them in the right loan programs for long-term financial success. It's basically figuring out identifying their needs, setting the right expectations, and walking them through the process. It can be a very vulnerable place to be to finance a home these days with all the paperwork and the hustle and bustle. And so it's really just trying to figure out what is best suited for them for the long term.
Yeah, it is quite the process. One of the things that my clients have always said, though, is they appreciate Guaranteed Rate's online system. It seems like that's very helpful for them.
We're a very technology forward company. That said, we can take an online application for them. I'm accessible via my cell phone at any time. But also, there's going to be people who aren't going to enjoy technology as much either. And so they can call me, they can email me. Pretty much I can suit their needs in that respect as well.
Well, you've always had great reviews from the buyers that we've worked with together. So if somebody wants to get in touch with you and talk about their purchase or refinance loan options, what's the best way for them to get a hold of you?
Probably my cell phone, 480-206-3959, or my email, which is jamie@rate.com.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. This was great.